guys, welcome back again. So this is going to be my third video of the day. Seriously, I've been on a mad one today with videos. I think I've done about like 5 videos today in one day. But anyway, the England squad was announced by Gareth Southgate yesterday on Thursday morning. It should have been, and it's a very interesting team. Obviously, a lot of people have missed that, but this is going to be my combined 11. This is going to be my England 11, right, for the Euros as well. There's going to be players on here from the list that I don't read out that are obviously going to be in the team because they're just quality anyway. But the team that was announced yesterday, right? Goalkeepers: Dean Henderson, Sam Johnston, Nick Pope, Jordan Pickford obviously missed out. I do think that he's injured or he's just not been good enough. He's never been good enough. People call him T-Rex arms, you know, but I'll move on. Defenders: Ben Chilwell, Connor Cody, Eric Dyer, Reece James, Harry Maguire, Tyrone Mings, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier and Kyle Walker. Trent Alexander-Arnold has missed out too, you know, and I do think that he is I was gonna say a thing. I was gonna say Liverpool's best right back. For me, he's England's best right back in my opinion. Even Wan-Bissaka's missed out as well. I do think that Wan-Bissaka is going to change his nationality and go to Congo. So he's going to play for DRC Congo because he's been saying that he's had enough of him and not being picked. But midfielders is Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden, Jesse Lingard, Mason Mount, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice and James Ward-Prowse. Jordan Henderson's missed out in here. James Maddison's also missed out too. So there's a few midfielders that have missed out in the England team. But of course, this is just for the World Cup qualifiers again. And I would just say, like as I said previously in the start of the video, some players have missed out. Maybe they're just due to injury, or maybe they're just like just not picked just because of where the team is basically. But for me, I still think that players like Trent Alexander-Arnold and Wan-Bissaka are class. But anyway, so forwards are Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling and Ollie Watkins. And Ollie Watkins deserves this, bro. He does deserve it, because in my opinion, like the way that I've seen this guy play, the way that other players from Aston Villa have spoke about it, because I used to live in Birmingham, you know, and the way that like people from Aston Villa speak about him as well, and how the other players speak about Watkins, he deserves it too. And he's also caught my eye as well, because like he's been performing well for Aston Villa. Yes, he's not been getting the goals, but he's been helping out the team a lot too, so he generally does deserve this. But anyway, this is going to be, right, my England 11 for the Euros. Like, it's going to be, of course, a traditional. It's going to be a 4-3-3, you know, because that's what people are using right now. So it's always going to be a 4-3-3. But in net is Dean Henderson, England's best goalkeeper by a mile. Even though he's Man United second in charge, and there's David De Gea, like Dean Henderson's also good. He's also great forward, you know, but he's not on the level of David De Gea, but he's better than Sam Johnston and Nick Pope. So Dean Henderson is definitely like number one first choice England goalkeeper in my opinion. Then defenders, of course, for the back, this guy has not been selected by England. Of course, I don't know why, but Trent Alexander-Arnold, you know, is one of the best right backs in the world, probably even top 3 right backs in the world. The guy's got mad delivery, you know. This dude can play right midfield or even central defensive midfielder. Honestly, that's how good Trent is like on the ball. And he's got a little bit of pace on him as well, from what I picked up the other day. I forgot who they were playing against. I was like, wow, Trent's quite fast, you know. And yeah, I'm impressed with Trent. Centre backs, John Stones. I think that John Stones is England's best centre back in my opinion. England's not got that many good centre backs, you know, like world class centre backs on the level like of Varane or Upamecano, you know. But I do think that John Stones is up there, being a revelation from Man City, helped Man City so many times, so many clean sheets. He's also scoring as well, chipping in for the team. So I think that John Stones is one guy that should be going to the Euros and should be penciled in there in the first team. Second one is I'm a Man United fan, but Harry Maguire I don't rate, because there's always like a mistake with him, you know. He even gets some manners, and I don't rate him as a centre back. I'd have to put Conor Cody just a little bit ahead of Harry Maguire. I'm not picking Eric Dyer. I'm not picking Tyrone Mings, no way. But I'll say that with Conor Cody, right, he's more of a leader than Harry Maguire is. Like, I've seen Wolverhampton play many times as well, and he's actually came out, like, it stood out for me, you know, as one of the best performers for Wolves. You know, he's been having a good 2 years in my opinion, and he's been showing his class as well. Played for England in a few qualifiers as well, like a few months ago as well. I think he played against, it was Wales that he played against as well. Looked very comfortable to be there. You know, he was not scared, was not nervous. So Conor Cody should be there. Left back, Luke Shaw ahead of Ben Chilwell. Luke Shaw is the best left back in the Premier League, in my opinion. Like, the guys, his levels going forward is great, defensively is great. He's so composed. We're playing. Man United was playing against West Brom. It was West Ham on Sunday. There was a Sunday that just gone past, right? And there was one time where he was surrounded by 3 guys, a man that did like an Iniesta skill just to get out of there. That's how good Luke Shaw's been. Like, one of our best performers yesterday against AC Milan. You know, he's kept one of the best left backs in the world, Alex Telles, out of Man United's first team. So yeah, Luke Shaw should definitely be going to the Euros. And then the 3 in midfield, right? So one of the guys that's not been selected there is Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson should be playing again in the Euros if God willing he's not injured and he is healthy. He should be playing in there because he's essential defensive midfielder. As a leader, Jordan Henderson is right up there in my opinion. I don't rate his ability. I just rate like the way that he gets other players around him better and the way that he seeks better from other people. So that's why I'm picking Jordan Henderson there, and he's captain material too. So Jordan Henderson should be there. The other one is Mason Mount. Mason Mount has been Chelsea's best player for the last 2 seasons, in my opinion. Like, people have been comparing him and Maddison, and I think that, and Grealish, but I think that obviously Jack Grealish is ahead of Mason Mount a little bit. But of course, that's like it's different position. Jack Grealish plays on the left, but Mason Mount is a central attacking midfielder. Lampard is playing him on the right wing, and my friends and plenty of Chelsea fans on Twitter too, they've been saying that he's not a right winger, he's a central attacking midfielder. And I've been seeing his performances, and he's one. I think that he should be in the Barclays, in the Premier League team of the season too. You know, just because of the way that he's been playing. You know, because Chelsea bought all these dudes, they bought Kai Havertz, Ziyech, Timo Werner. You know, and these guys aren't performing, and Mason Mount is still carrying Chelsea. So Mason Mount is definitely should be pending there. The other one is Phil Foden. For years, England has been crying out, right, for a silky Brazilian kind of style player, Spanish guy, a central attacking midfielder who can thread passes in. They've got that in Phil Foden. Felipe Fodeno, fam. Man's from Sao Paulo, Brazil, bro. This guy has got an English passport, bro. He's not from Stockport, fam. He's from Sao Paulo, fam. Felipe Fodeno, bro. He's sick, fam. He's one of the best young players in the world so far at the moment as well. You know, like I think, in my opinion, he's the best young player in England. He's in that Pep Guardiola team as well. That Pep Guardiola team, there's players like Mahrez, Sterling, Aguero, you know, like Jesus, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, and he's holding his own as well. Even last season as well, when David Silva was there, and people are saying that he's going to be David Silva's replacement. And it's just proving why, and I think that he should be starting for England. And of course, the strikers, or the attackers and the strikers. You know, so on the right, Jadon Sancho, fam. Dortmund, like one of Dortmund's best players. Guy can score goals, assist, very quick, skillful, thread passes out, very intelligent player. And I would have loved him at Man United. Simple. Jadon Sancho, number 7. Boom. Left wing, and I'll get a lot of flack for this because the people say I'm crazy, but I'll say Marcus Rashford. I think that Marcus Rashford is a better player than Sterling. I think that he offers more than Sterling has. I think that if you if you take Sterling out of that Man City team and you put him in that Man United team, he won't do anything. I think if you put Marcus Rashford in that Man City team, I think that he'll do bits. The guy's playing on one leg and he's still performing. The guy's got a shoulder injury, he's got a lower back injury, and he's got an ankle injury. And he's not 100% and he's still balling out, you know. And if people who've seen my Man United reactions, like match reactions, right? I said that there's two Marcus Rashfords that show up. There's one that I like and there's one that I hate. The one that I like is direct Marcus Rashford, the guy who wakes up with violence on his mind, fam, through defenders, skilled defenders, and slap the ball in, fam. The goal against Newcastle twice this season and last season as well. You know what I mean? The Marcus Rashford that I hate is the one that's undecisive and that thinks too much and who tries to start dribbling past everybody, even the goalkeeper. He will dribble past even the goal line. He'll go around the goal line, try scoring then. Like, that's a Marcus Rashford that I hate, the indecisive one. Direct Marcus Rashford for me is up there. So again, on the left wing, Marcus Rashford. Up front, who else can it be? Who else can it be? Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in the world. And a lot of people right now, they are giving him flack because he's not turning up for the big games, you know. Tottenham just lost to Dinamo Zagreb. People are saying he missed an open net. He didn't even show up. 3 years ago in the World Cup semi-finals against Croatia, just said that should have passed to Raheem Sterling because he had an open goal. I agree with that, but Harry Kane needs to prove a point to people that he's one of the best strikers in the world. And for me, I think he's England's best striker. Definitely, I genuinely do think that. But guys, that's been my England Euros starting team for the 2021, obviously Euro tournament. I think it's around like June, July. But I'm gonna go back to it again. So in net, Dean Henderson, right back Trent Alexander-Arnold. My two centre backs are John Stones and Conor Cody. Left back Luke Shaw. My CDM is Jordan Henderson, and then the other two midfielders is Mason Mount and Felipe Fordeno. Not Phil Foden, Felipe Fordeno, fam. On the right wing, Jadon Sancho. On the left wing, Marcus Rashford, and up front, Harry Kane. That is my starting lineup. A lot of great players have missed out here too, you know. Like don't get me wrong, Kyle Walker's missed out, fam. Reece James has missed out, bro. It's crazy. Jude Bellingham's missed out, fam. Lingardinho, bro. This guy's coming out like play like Ronaldinho, fam. He's not from England as well. Lingardinho, fam. This dude's from Rio de Janeiro, bro. You know, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice missed out too. Saka, Sterling, Ollie Watkins. You know, this is a great time for England and their players, and hopefully that Gareth Southgate does not waste this and he does not mess this up, because they've got a chance of winning a major trophy with these guys. Definitely they do, you know. But hey guys, if I missed out any players, or if you got your opinion of the starting 11 for the Euros for England, just tell me down in the comments below. And sorry that if you started, thank you for sticking this long with your boy. You know, I've been Preston picking my 1 to 11, my combined 11, my England 11 for the Euros this year, and I'm signing out. Peace.